Okay. So, today should be pretty chill. Maybe we won't listen to this. What else do we have? Come on. There we go. He doesn't have anything. Maybe this. Let's try that. Okay. So. This isn't what we're going to be working on right now as of yet. Also, my internet is acting up, so I hope that I'm not like dropping frames like crazy. Oh, I am. Oh, great. What's up, Teddy? Lovely. I love when my internet just decides to not work when I need it to. I love that. Okay. Well, the nice thing about art streams is that you guys don't need frames, right? Freaking crap. Alright, well, this is going to be a whole thing. I have been hearing sirens a lot, so I'm just expecting like some idiot to have driven into a freaking powerful and knocked out internet to people, so we'll see. But yeah, so we're not working on this today, maybe later, because I do like how that's coming. But what we need to work on is we are going to be taking this, if it'll actually load. There we go. We're going to be turning this into a background in Blender. So yeah. The first thing we need is, I'm just gonna make this. I'm actually just gonna, I'm gonna open up Blender. What we're gonna need is, here's Blender over here, and now we need Blender over here as well. I should have set this up before. Not this one. There you are. Okay. It might be a little bit tough to show everything on phone side of things, but yeah, we'll figure it out. Okay, so the first thing that we need to do is we actually need to build the room. Alternatively, I open up where is it? Here it is. I open this up and I just base it off of this, which I might do, because we technically already have it set up. At least 3 of the walls. We'll need the other wall, but actually we'll need all the walls, but this might work. What are you? I don't know what you are. I might just export this out and go with that. little big. So yeah, this is another project I have in mind that I'll get to eventually. This is part of the reason why we're building the room. Why the heck isn't this connecting, please? Come on, connect. So what we might do, this basically. There we go. Let's see. So here's the camera. Yeah, let's give it a shot. What we're gonna want to do is we're gonna want to go here. We're gonna want to. I'm actually. I'm tempted to rebuild this, honestly. I just gotta reshape things, so. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna just start from scratch. Which means we need ourselves not a cube, plane. Let's do ourselves a plane. Scales up. And now edit mode, extrude from a line. Interesting. I need to remember how to actually. Nope. That's not what we want. I need to remember how to. Hold on. Extrude region, and we want to go to tool. And there we go. X, Y, Z. That's. And actually, hold on. We can do this even better. Because we want this to all be even. Oh, that'll work. That should work. Okay. All right. So we have the room. I think I want it to be a little lower. Oops, come on. What's up, EDL? I am very underrated. I appreciate that. I'm just a dude doing his thing. Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do though. I'm actually gonna put an image of the background up so that people know what the ultimate goal is. So I need to actually add a source. Where is it? Image. Not image source. Okay. And we're gonna go find it here. Oh, that might have been a mistake. Okay, there we go. Oh. Yeah, there it is. Okay, let me shrink it down by a considerable margin. And this way, people know what they're in for. Got my live 2 at once. There's a whole thing with YouTube now where you can actually go live multiple times. So I'm streaming over on the phone, as well as to browse to like desktops. There we go. Okay. And of course I need to make it really small. Why do I always have to work so big? Okay. There we go. We'll just kind of put that there in the corner. Okay. So there we go. Okay, so that's our goal. That's what we're trying to do in 3D. So what we have here is we have our room, we have the box. And now we need to actually start working on textures. That's the nice thing about. Actually, hold on. Let me think about this. I think it needs to be a little bit wider as well, so we're gonna do that. Maybe not quite that wide. Alternatively, actually, maybe we do make it that wide and we just make it so that we can turn off different walls. Oh, I'll have to think about how I'm gonna do that. I might actually want to separate these walls, come to think of it. That way I can like turn them on and off as I want to. So, let me see if I can do that. I didn't think about that, but this is what we would want anyway. So, there we go. Okay, so oh, it's all part of the same object. Still, okay. Okay, so we have it separated, but we need to actually unmerge it. There we go. And so what we can do is we can call this wall 1. Actually, we can call this wall entrance, because this is going to be the entrance. We can separate this, separate selection. For some reason now I can't select. If we go to edit mode. There we go. And this will be wall closet. By the way, hopefully it's not horribly laggy. Again, my internet is acting up, which is, you know, just fantastic. I love that.
First major difficulty with the law.
Well, I was 17. I stole a car.
Why a car?
So, separate.
Well, I got in a family
Selection.
I just didn't want to get out of town.
Selection. Okay.
So I went uptown and I stole a car. Started to leave.
All right.
What was wrong at home?
Well,
So this is the closet. This is going to be the windows, wall window, and this will be just wall. So that means that this is floor and ceiling, which should never have to be turned off. Okay, now that that's all separated, now what we can do is we can actually go to texture painting. Actually, we don't want texture painting, we want UV editing in here. And we want to be able to select the wall here. And unwrap. I'm just gonna do the regular wall right now. Of course, I actually need it to want to unwrap. Now I need to actually remember how to do this. There it is. Okay. Let's try, cube. Yep. Cylinder. Ooh. Project view. That's not. If I had it more straight on, let's try this. Hold on. No, we don't want that either.
Why would it make a difference to you for a man to get killed?
1 second, hold on.
By your hand.
We do it from view and then we
Wouldn't nobody worry about me if I got killed or anything.
bigger.
I don't worry about anybody else.
This is
If I'd killed him, it'd just been another death to me, is all.
Alright, come on. Come on. So now we have the UV map here. I want to make sure though that it's we might actually give ourselves a little bit of room. Come on. Oh man. Come on. Just a bit. Alright. So now, okay, so we have kind of the basic sort of thing going on here, as you can see. Alright, so, and then what we're going to do is we're going to export this as a, what's up, Boxy? Good to see you. Wall UV. And we're going to want this pretty big. We want 20, what is it? What was it? What's 2048 times 2? I can get a calculator. Do I want to hear a joke? Maybe? Why do I always forget what this is? 4096. Why do I always forget that? 4096. But not 40. 4096. Goodness sakes. I'm real tired. Okay. Blank. We want the UV grid. We don't want it tiled. We want alpha. We want it to be black. Sure, that's fine. So let's hit OK. There we are. And we want to, yeah, here it is. Image. Oops. We want to save it as a PNG. That's exactly what we want. We're going to go in here. We're going to go to here. We're going to make a new folder. Oh, hey, what's up there, Being Motive? Good to see you. Yeah, we're doing some Blender today. Take your order. I said no, it's mine. Well, hey, you gotta fight for what's yours, right? All right. So this is gonna be room. Add. So we'll go in there, and we're gonna say save this image. Okay, so now what we can do is we can switch back over to here. What we blend in this room, but we're not going to be doing 3D necessarily. I mean, we are, but we're going to be doing kind of like a billboard kind of effect for the different assets. So everything's going to look kind of flat. But it should be kind of cool when it's all said and done. I need to figure out though, like perspective and whatnot. So what we're starting with is we're not doing anything too crazy. We're just doing the UV mapping here. Okay. Oh, I said export with the line. Doggone it. Come on. Yeah, I told it to generate with the grid. Dumb thing. Oh, wait, hold on. I need to have it selected. Duh, of course. It's kind of dumb. Let's try resaving this. Oh, come on. So like PS1/N64, kind of more like, I mean, yeah, like in certain regards, yeah, basically, right, but even less geometry, more like if you've ever seen the game that comes to mind is Knock Knock, which is like an old game now at this point. Funny to think. Where is it? I'm trying to figure out, because I told it to make the image with the UV grid. I want the UV grid. Yeah, right. UV grid. Wall. UV. So it should export it with the UV grid. Why in the world? Man, I swear the UV mapping in this program has always been really weird to me. Not live unwrap. Come on. Then if I save it as UV wall PNG selected, maybe it just couldn't save. Hold on, let's try this. No, it's still not showing up. There should be a grid. I don't know why there isn't a grid. That's really irritating. I literally have it right here. Let's just do this. Um, Hill hidden, heights, low. No, everything should be there. Why aren't you showing up? Do I need to like bake it in or something like that? I don't know. I don't understand why if I make it with. Also, why is it tiled? I didn't tell it to be tiled. What is going on? Color grid? It's just really. This is really annoying. Maybe a white? Image, save. Can't do that one. Save. No, it's still not. Come on, man. Oh, that's annoying. I don't want a video. Holy crap. What the frick? No, with. Frickin' internet, man. You haven't slept? Edge is showing. Do you click UV scripts, save UV face layout? UV. Where in the world? Export UV layout. That should be it. Hold on. Export UV layout. Let's try this again. Let's try this. There you are. Okay, this is what I was looking for. Okay. So now you can see we have the faint outlines. So that's what we were looking for. So here's what we do now is we paint on this. Come on. So we'll want the line work. And so as this, I'll want to turn on the grid. Oh, come on. There we go. Okay, so now let's go ahead and turn the grid off. And now we can basically color this in. So let's call this line work. Come on. Let's call this color. And we're just gonna scale this. There we go. We can go here and we can actually pull directly from the flats. Pick from there. So there's that, and there's that. Color, there's that. There's that. Okay. And let's call this paint. Funny enough, before I streamed, I fell asleep. I've been pretty tired lately myself. Okay, so now, here's the kind of interesting thing about this is that we're not working with let's pull from this wall here. Yes, that's so we want this to be called paint. We want this to go away. We want to just kind of because something guest on Tuesday's art stream. Oh boy. I apologize for the frame drops. Heck of a stream for you guys to be pulling from. The doggone internet being all dumb stuff. But hello. Regardless. I guess I can grab the color picker now. I'm honestly not sure how this is going to work. If it will work or what. but we'll see. Got a wave. Hello. Hi. All right. I'm doggone it. Did I just break my camera? Nope, not quite. We're still here. I think I need to see my back though now. There we go. Hello, Billy. Dude, I'm so mad at my internet right now, man. That's so frustrating. It's like I pay for the working. Whatever. Okay. All that good there. Close you. And grab you now. Go back to Eddie's room and grab some color. Okay. Let's save it as yes. But we're also going to save it as a CSV file, so I can keep editing it. Okay. Now you're happy. Talk to you later. All right, catch your belly. Glad that you're happy as you continue to torment me. Okay, so now we should be able to import all.png. There it is. And over here now, if we turn on texture, I should see a texture. Come on. I always forget how this works. It never seems to work the first time. Actually, I know what to do. Hold on. We go to shading. I always just do it through shading. Open. We go to art. Oh, I'm gonna have to switch between stuff for quite a bit. So if I forget, let me know. Okay. You didn't miss much though. Where is it? There it is. Open image. Put. Hold on. Oh, come on. There we go. All right. Ball PNG into base color. There it is. Okay. So, that's a good first step. We're probably going to need to brighten that up. Not metallic. I don't want any of that. Not substance. Not sheen. We want, let's see what emission is. Well, we can go with that for now. I can always edit it later. It does look basically like how we want it to. I'll have to do the ceiling as well somehow. Okay, so single linear vector. You don't have to worry about any of that. We've got alpha. I'm sure that there's also other things I can do, like I can affect like the RGB curve, hue, saturation, and value. Hue. Oh, wait, hold on. BSDF to surface, and we do it from, where is it? Color, here. Now I can actually change the value, saturate it a bit if I wanted to, change the hue. Of course, it's super touchy, so like, maybe that's not the right one. What else have we got? Light fallout, mixed color, brightness and contrast. Now let's try brightness and contrast. Cranking the contrast a touch, the brightness up. Not that much. Maybe not. What else have we got? We also have shaders. And we can also, of course, combine all this junk together. Um, and right now we're working with a principal BSDF, which is like a basic BSDF. Um, glossy, emission, diffuse, glass. I've not messed around with these enough. Also do texture stuff. Get like Voronoi noise in there and whatnot. Might be good. And it looks cool, but we're not quite what we're going for. But maybe we can use this later. Actually, let me try some. Come on. Let's go just in there. And position into vector. Oh. Well. I don't know. Nah. Maybe we'll mess with that later. But for now, we're just going to keep building the room. Okay. So now what we can do is we can go back to UV editing. We select a different wall. It is going to let us do that, right? There we go. Okay, so now we're doing the window wall. Now the window wall is going to be slightly more complicated. But what we can do is we can unwrap it. Why can't I select the face? There we go. Unwrap. Check from view. And we're just going to move it into place manually. You know what? Why am I not using this? Not what I wanted at all. It's almost certainly a more efficient way to do this, but you know. Actually, you know what? There is a more efficient way to do this. And that's to actually, from project view, there we go. So now what we can do is we can grab the face, shrink it down. Proportionate. Yeah, we'll go with that. Okay. So now, UV, export UV layout, art, under here, we're gonna wall window. Okay, so now we're switching back. So now we can open wall window. Here we are. Work. Gosh, why do I don't? Okay. That, and now I need to turn on the grid again, and we can just do this because it should be the exact same. There we go. Okay, so now I need to think about where the window is. The window, I believe, should be like more or less right in the center. Gosh. I need to somehow find. We might actually punch a hole through this. And that it needs to be longer. Try that. Oh my gosh, come on. Okay, I guess we're just not gonna do that then. Heck, man. Okay, so now can I just draw this anywhere? No, I can't. Okay. If that's the case, then what I need to do is get rid of the grid and put down a ruler. Okay. Yeah, take another look at this. Okay, so there's that. This is going to be a little bit longer. I have an idea for how I'm going to handle the whatever you call it. Curtains, that's it. Come on. Oh my gosh, with the internet acting up the way it is, I'm probably not going to stream for very long because this is really infuriating. I'm sure it's not exactly great to watch either. So, I want to try to get through the walls at least, but we'll see. I don't know, I might just finish up with this wall and call it. Because freaking someone tripped over the freaking wire or something. Wider than that, slightly wider. Okay, and then we want, oops, switch that. Might just do that. Let me take a look. That's how I did it there, which makes more sense. Actually, Nah, we don't want to do it that way, but we do want to do this. Yeah, we'll do that. That's good enough for now. Okay, but it might not be 100% centered. I don't really know, but I'm not going to worry too much about it. Okay. I suppose I should do the little props as well. I need to get rid of these. I need to get myself a background to draw on. Holy cow, this is like annoying. Alright, there we go. Okay. The first, oh boy. So are we picking two then? 'Cause I thought we were just gonna pick one. Shoot, so we have to watch both of those movies? Oh gosh. Oh boy. Oh shoot. Back to this thing, so we have the little shells to do as well. Okay. Well, that'll be interesting. One of those I watched not too long ago. The other I haven't seen since, like, when it came out. Halloween Town almost won the first spin. Oh, man. We almost all went bankrupt. We're gonna have to watch that at some point. Like, that is, like, not in a, oh boy, we're gonna watch that movie. It's, no, we are fated. It is our fate to watch that movie at some point now. I don't think people realize. Okay, this weird thing. It has a chance to get selected. A very good chance. It will happen. And we will despair. 1 to 16 chance now. I don't like those odds. Okay. I'm gonna save this as a CSP for now. Come on. Okay. Okay. So now we do color. We go back here. That. Okay. I wonder if I should brighten it up a touch. I probably should. Oh, wait. Color. There we go. That's better. I just realized something. I didn't actually paint the windowsill. Oh, that's funny. Wait, hold on. Dang it. Hello, Luna. Hope you're well. Darth Meow Meow. One of these days I'll actually will paint just an absolutely unhingedly epic painting of a mouse Jedi fighting a Sith cat. Because why not? It is the same. What am I drawing? I am doing a thing where I am actually building the environment that you see down in the right corner there in Blender, which I can show you really quickly. Of course, this is plain. So this is what we have so far. We have one of the walls done. So we'll need to keep going though. So we're working on the second wall. So right now I'm working on the props from this scene. Well, I finished the painting. I finished the concept art, but the concept art is now being used to make the actual art. So yeah, so this is done. But now we need to actually put together in a 3D environment so that I can animate over it, because that was the goal. The world is going on. All right, catch you there, Luna. Oops. I look over at my internet, it's just tanking. Ugh. All right. Let's see. See what I can do here. Grab some paint. I'm gonna go like saturated here. Really probably should have done that on the last wall as well. Yeah. Yeah, I might revisit the other wall. Kind of push the color a little bit more like this. 'Cause right now it looks like this. Which is okay, but not as interesting as it could be. Okay. Okay. And I'm actually gonna back down like that. Yeah, we're just gonna, since we don't have anything to reference off of, we're just gonna kind of a little bit of texture, but we don't actually really worry too much about it. That and that. That. Let's go with that. Okay. Let's call this here. Let's see how this comes out. There's a PNG. Okay. Now we're headed back to Blender here. Okay, so this is the wall that we're working with. So let's go to shading. That's the easiest way I know how to do things. Make a new one. Drag in wall window. And then alpha into alpha right here. Which that should work. Let's try it on the layout. Except it totally isn't. For whatever reason. Oh wait. Alpha Multiply. Oh, we don't want that. Channel pin. It should work. I don't understand why it doesn't work. Yeah. I exported it with that in mind. Oops. I don't know why it's so dark. That's so light. I forget how to get it to work. I know there's a way to get it to work. But it's always so irritating. One of the things that I really don't like in Blender is how like texturing works, because it's so cryptic every time. Let me just try loading. Loading this with window wall. Yeah, because this is the alpha. It should know better, basically, but it doesn't. I think I need to set like 1 second. RGB, it's correct. Straight. None. Is that it? No, that's not it. I don't understand why it's not working here. Hold on. No. No, this isn't it. Where's default? There we go. Blend mode, alpha clip. There it is. Okay, there we go. Got it. Alpha clip. That was it. Okay. So now we have this. Oh, we didn't do the lower edge. Although I am curious as to why. Here's actually what we're gonna do here. Control C. Oh, I see. I think it's a lighting thing. So what we might do for the fun of it. Let's put a light in here. So Shift A, where's lights? Light. Area light. way, is it? Okay. Yeah. And we are going to crank this up considerably to about, there we go. I'll need to do that as well. But that's starting to get the look that we want. We'll do like color correction and stuff like that. A little bit. We'll have to do the lower board here in a second. And then if I were to take another light, like the sun, over here, and point this direction, then we're getting light in through the window. We also have some weird artifacting going on there, which we'll have to deal with, I guess. That's annoying. Maybe we won't do a sun. We'll just stick to like a spotlight or something. Actually, let's see what happens if we render on cycles. I might be able to make an emission light source. We'll see. Okay, but we have one more thing to do. I'm going to go back to EV. Oh, why is it on CPU? We do not want that. There we go. That's better. Much faster. But that's actually looking pretty good. That's looking pretty solid. So we'll have the bed there, we'll have like all the different stuff around. So we'll keep working on it. We'll need to do the floor and the other walls, of course. And then the bookshelf, the desk, which is probably going to be one of the hardest parts. The desk and the desk and the bed will probably be some of the hardest stuff. But we'll need to do like her backpack there. Well, let's go ahead and do the baseboard here real quick. Save that as wall PNG. Not wall PNG, wall window. There we go. Yes. Okay. And as the CSV file. Okay. Yeah, okay. With the whole internet situation, I think I'm going to end it a little bit sooner than I would hope. But yeah, so we did make some progress, which I'm happy about. I've been wanting to do this for some time now. I'll need to update it. Let's go back to we're gonna go to we're gonna reload this. There we go. Layout. There we go. Now that's kind of blending a little bit nicer. And yeah, so we just have 2 more walls to do, the floor and then the ceiling, and then we can start on the props, which I'll have to think how I want to do those a little bit. And then we'll have to figure out how we want to like render the scene out and whatnot. You're an hour late. Well, unfortunately, the internet's been acting up, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it here. Sorry to have you just pop in, but I will be back on Thursday. Rather, I should be back on Thursday, and we'll keep working on this. So it's coming along. But yeah, so yeah, this is going to be kind of the next stages, and then once this is done, then we can do the what do you call it, storyboards, for what I'm planning. So lots of work. Let's call you insane. Shoot, is everyone coming in now? Should I do one more wall? What do you say, guys? Since everyone's coming in, should I at least set up for one more wall? How's the buffering? Let me ask that, because right now I'm looking at it and it looks like it is like tanking on frames, which is really annoying. But if it's not too bad, I can keep going for a bit. Not sleepy? I'm sleepy, but that's okay. I'm always sleepy, so that's a non-factor. Well, I'll tell you what. We'll do one more wall. We'll do one more wall because I do want to do the we'll do the closet door wall because I do want to see how that comes out. Oops, doggone it, I keep doing that. All right, so we got to set it up. So let's go to UV edit. Grab this wall here. Love Blender so you can not support it. Hey, that's fair. I love Blender too. I just wish that sometimes the texture stuff was a little more intuitive. Okay, so here's what we need to do. We need to go there, and we need to say unwrap faces, project from view. We're gonna go ahead and shrink this down. 3D, yeah, so the goal of this is essentially to kind of make a pseudo 3D environment. It's not necessarily a 3D environment, but rather it's a pseudo 3D environment where it's a lot like Doom, honestly, like the original Doom, where you have kind of like these billboard kind of effects going on. Create the illusion of a like 3D world and whatnot. So yeah, we're doing it in Blender because Blender is amazing. Blender actually is like legit. It's super cool. And here's the other really cool thing with Blender is it actually has a full-on brush engine in it for drawing and such. So you don't even necessarily need another program if you want to do like 2D animated films in Blender. Okay, we'll go with that. And this, we're gonna do. Okay, export UV layout. This is wall closet. Very good. And we'll export that. Been relearning it bit by bit. Yeah, I've been. I did a. Whoops. That's don't. No one look at that. I did a. What do you call it? A microfilm. What I called a microfilm in Blender using 2D assets and putting them together. I'm actually going to be doing a breakdown of that video soon enough, which will be fun. Yeah, it was actually really cool the way that it worked. Here we go. Boy, my brain is like, got that brain latency going. All right. Fine work. Maybe I'll just chill today. Try to get this done. I don't know. I do want to do some editing. Put that video together. But I don't know. Alright, so we've been doing this on repeat here. I mean, truth be told, I could probably bring over the line work. But whatever, we'll just remake it. But yeah, no, Blender's great. I like Blender. It is so much better than Maya. I learned on Maya, and then I went over to Blender, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is so much better. It's still a little bit cryptic here and there, but like it's a 3D program, so like they kind of all are like that, to be honest. So. Okay, so now, let me go back here, and it's about halfway down as well, so we're gonna... sweat it like crazy, though. It's even quite that high up. Do I want it there, or do I want it? I want it a little bit further over, actually. Come on. Maybe we can turn this off now, and so it's like easier on the eyes and the bit rate. Do that. Okay. The nice thing is I don't have to worry about anything regarding where's Figure whatever you call it. Man, my brain is like not working right now. Alpha, the alpha mapping stuff, which can be annoying. Okay. This is Clip Studio Paint, so I'm doing the texturing in Clip Studio Paint. And we're gonna turn off the grid. There we go. Actually, yeah, we'll call that good. I need to turn the grid back on. Yeah. So I've exported the UV map, and we can turn you on. Actually, you know what? I'm not. It's about the perfect height right here. Straight lines are a pain. A good ruler does the trick. Okay, maybe not quite like that. Hold on. Maybe we just keep it like that. And the funny thing is, so obviously I know what these 3 windows look like, or 3 walls look like, but I don't know what the 4th one looks like exactly. We are going to... actually, you know... Did I? Ah. This. Oh. Nope. There we go. Do I want to... The hinge is inside. How about that? We won't worry about that. Let me just check this real quick. I do need a good amount of space for the desk and everything like that. I want it to... But the nice thing is with billboards, you know, you can get away with pushing things, and playing with the perspective. But all right, so let's do the color now. Close you. Right. Actually, I just realized I need to get the base color real quick, which we can pull from here. That. How long have I used Blender? Off and on for a few years now, and by off and on I mean like really like more off than on. For the most part, I don't really work in it that often. I want to work in it more as I do more projects like this. Actually, keep going to the other illustration. All right. Hold on. So down the line, hopefully a lot more. And of course, I didn't. Hoping that we get the space filled in here. That's ceiling. And the doorknob we can just make brass. And of course And of course, oh my God. All right, there we go. All right. Why is it does have anti-aliasing? Why does it have anti-aliasing? It should not have anti-aliasing. hate anti-aliasing. There we go. But yeah, so it's not something that's been especially prominent for my uses. I haven't been slapped by a wet spaghetti noodle. No, I don't drink a whole lot of spaghetti. Did I say okay? I think I really might need to call it after this roll. I think my brain's starting to melt. I don't know why. This is what Blender will do to you. This is your brain on Blender. Any questions?
Let me tell something.
My Wi-Fi? What about my Wi-Fi? You mean my internet that's right now friggin' tanking constantly, and I've dropped like 17% frames? Why I got the McDonald's Wi-Fi? Because freaking I have Spectrum, that's why. Go ask them. I don't know what the heck's going on. Stream smooth for you? Nah, I don't know. This is why I wanted to end early. But we're doing one more wall. And I'm glad we did. Because that's less stuff to do later. I keep going to the wrong thing. Alright. We are not going to do that, actually. We're gonna... The heck? Oh, well, whatever. Actually, you know, we're gonna as well this and add some color to it. Pull some of that pink. I don't know. You ever looked up World War II history? More specifically, the kind of crazy things people pulled off in that war? Like that time that Finnish dude took so much meth that he actually kept blacking out and would just wake up doing random things? Let's see here. Like these colors? Thank you. I'm really curious. Here's a question for you, because you've been learning Blender. How much have you touched the shading engine, the shader engine? Because that's something that's still quite foreign to me. Like, I understand, like, I know how nodes work. Like, I've used nodes in other engines and stuff like that, but like, Blender nodes are still like a mystery to me. And what I would love is to get the light to react more like in a textured way. I've seen stuff like that. I know you can do it. I'm sure there's like tutorials out there, but I'm just entirely unfamiliar with like how to really go about that, aside from following said tutorials, which never actually explain what's going on. They just say, oh, plug these 3 things in, which drives me crazy because I actually want to like understand and like adjust things. It'll add a nice glow. That's not a bad idea, actually. I might do that because the walls right now are a little dark, and that might help to give them a little brightness. So I might actually use that. It would give kind of this like warm, like evening, or not evening, but like sunny day kind of light to them, which is what I'm kind of going for. So yeah, I'll need to figure out how to do the lighting stuff. Very tiny amount of friends. I mean, like, if you've ever seen like the thing where it's like, how do you describe it? It's got this painted texture to it, but the light itself is reacting with the texture, essentially, right? So as the light moves, the painted texture kind of moves and shifts. Not quite that, but like in the same. Well, I want to be able to play with that, basically, right? Those very like specialized lighting sort of shaders. That would be really cool. I mean, for a number of projects, that would be handy to have. Okay. Addie's room. Grab you. Grab you. Hold on. Yeah, could come from there. Oh, I know what I did wrong there. Hold on. Yeah, we'll keep that, but especially I was pulling lighter values from the door. I didn't want in that case. I may do some like normal mapping just to give it a little extra texture as well. See about that though. Kind of, yeah, a little bit, but like more dynamic than even that. I want like that texture to kind of shift, right? As well, depending on like the angle of the light, as it were. Or at the very least, not be like really even lighting. Right. So I can actually show you an example. So like with, let's say we have like a sphere, right? And we're gonna do this perfect here. So let's say we have like a sphere, right? In space and in time and stuff like that, in Blender. And most lighting, you have where is it really soft? You'll have your lighting will look something like this, right? Where it's super smooth and perfect and whatnot, right? So that kind of represents that. What I want is I want lighting that looks more like this, right? And has this very textured kind of feel to it. And then as you move the light, that texture will change. It'll have more of a dynamicism to it, frame to frame, kind of, basically. That's kind of what that's the kind of stuff I really want to do. So, in a sense, yes. And I know you can do it, but I know it's kind of tricky as well at the same time. So one of these days I'm sure I'll figure it out. But if you have any experience with that, or know a good place to just look, start, and try to figure things out, feel free to let me know. Because I really would love to get more into shaders. It's just, man, like, I could see myself dumping hours into it. And it's like, well, I got a lot of other things that I need to dump hours into. So maybe not right now. I don't know. Oh, come on, stop that. Alpha light plane that might work? An alpha light plane. Okay. Yeah, it's a little bit unusual. I don't think a ton of people do it. I do know some people who do this kind of stuff though with shaders, so I might reach out to them and get some advice. But hey, you know me on the Discord, so if you ever like stumble across something, feel free to send it my way. Or think of something. Be kind of cool. Okay, so all right, so the wall's almost done here. But yeah, I do want to give it a little bit extra, just something to kind of push the color a little bit. So the emission might be a good call. We'll give that a shot here once this is done, because this is almost done here. Sounds good to me. That sounds pretty cool. Whoa. Okay. All right. So now we can save this. Go here. Save this as a PNG. And we want to bring Blender back up. Where are you at? There you are. Okay. You go to shading. You don't need to worry about so here's wall closet. Alpha, step around. There we are. And as you can see, it's kind of dark. That's not what we're going for. So, well, if we go back to the layout, so there we are. Dang it, it doesn't line up 100%. That lines up good, but that doesn't. I wonder if I can go back to the UV edit. There we go. I think I see the problem here. Let's grab you. And let's move you down. So now how does it look? Maybe let's try something else. Okay, move it up more. Okay. There we go. Just that.
Well, in time, would you say you ought to be able to wrap this up in 24 hours? 24 hours?
Okay. There we go. That'll do for now. All right. So now let's go ahead for the fun of it. Let's test out that emission idea. Shift A, and we'll search up the shader emission. So, base color. Hold on, we need a. That ain't right. We don't want to affect the color. We want to affect. We have emission here. Actually, you know what? I wonder if we put that on there. Okay. Okay. I can use a mix shader. I can do that. Let's try the mix shader though. So we have a mix converter, which we take two different things. A, and then have that go in. Oh, interesting.
Well, in time, would you say you ought to be able to wrap this up in 24 hours?
Color. Do color. The result in there. We're mixing with B right now, which isn't what we want. We want mix. Or we want emission. Let's just okay, it gives us an interesting result. Kind of a non-result. Maybe factor? Nah. Well, let's go ahead and stick with what we had going over here, because that was working. I did like that. The only thing is I have an idea. Let's try pulling a light fall off mix color RGB curves. Now let's grab brightness contrast and pull this in here and this in here. And let's do like 0.2 for now. And crank the contrast. The brightness. Okay, that maybe less contrast. Hold on. Maybe less brightness. Or maybe just go color. That does kind of help a bit. Let's take a look at what this looks like in a lit environment. Maybe not that strong. Try 0.2. I want it. I need to lift. Maybe the saturation. Maybe if we really saturate it. Let's try that. Put that here. Just crank the saturation a bunch. And 0.4. That almost. That gives an interesting effect. A little less saturation. And no, we don't want to mess with you. There we go. 0.5. Your work brain? Yeah, no, same. So we're we're both kind of just struggling along here. We'll just do this. But I actually do like that. Maybe it's a little strong. Let's try 0.3. Or maybe saturation 1.3. Yeah, I like it. Maybe a bit stronger. I like that. Let's see what this looks like with cycles. Not workbench. Okay. Let's see what come on. No camera. Oh, I don't have a camera, of course. That's kind of funny. All right, well, we'll worry about that later. I mean, it'll look better once I get the floor and the ceiling in, because right now it's kind of working off of just plain gray. But what I want to do is I want to grab this. Control C. Go over here. Control. And what were we doing for this? We did 0.3. Oh, whoops. Yeah, I do actually kind of like that. We have the lighting on. Yeah, that kind of brightens things up a bit, which is good, actually. Okay, so we have one more to do here. Come on. Come on. 0.3. That brightens that up. Let me take a look at it real quick. Here we are. That might actually be on the right track. I think I see what's going on. Okay, yeah, that might actually... That might be it. I'm not sure. I guess it'll be worth exploring. Yeah, go for it. I mean, either way, like if it's something to mess with, maybe it's useful for something else, right? Like if it gives me more of an idea of like how the engine works and everything like that, then I am super down. Okay, so I do appreciate that emission idea as well. That got me thinking in a different way as well. Okay, let's try. Hold on. I want to try something. We're gonna switch back to EV now. We're actually going to disable the light. And I'm actually gonna do let's do a spotlight. Or let's try something. Let's try something for the fun of it. Let's grab a mesh. Let's grab a plane. Push it back here, and we're gonna rotate it. Where is there you are? There we go, and we're gonna increase the size up. Push this up. Here, and basically what we're going to do with this now, we're going to go to shading, and we are going to make a new one, and we are going to go to emission, and we're going to crank this all the way up, and then some. In theory now, not okay, maybe not that bright, but that's the right idea. Shading, let's do 50. White. Let's just do 1. Yeah, okay, I like that, actually. Just kind of a neat mood. Maybe a bit higher. Let's try 10. Okay. And I can mess around with how that works. One thing I want to do, shadows. I need to know how to cast shadows. No. I gotta remember. Fine art, no, setting. Where is it? All this stuff's always so hidden. Motion blur, motion path, shading, visibility. Shadow catcher. Interesting. I don't remember how to tell something to take shadows. Maybe it's in here. Performance, volumes, light paths. color management, max bounces, man. Realize this is riveting, I'm sure, for computer or for phone. Really. Well, real quick, let's see if we can find it. Blender alpha mask cast shadow. Oh wait. Visibility. Shadow catcher. Raven. Oh, it's actually in the light. I actually don't know. Then if I can do it this way. Well, let's try something else here. Let's just try let's try a spotlight and see if we can get it to cast a shadow. I probably won't be able to get away with this anyway because I'm going to be doing flat. So unless I actually painted the shadows onto the bed where I wanted them to be, because otherwise it would probably look really bad anyway. Here we are. Okay, we're gonna do like 3,000 watts. And we're not catching Maybe you are. Oh. R on E. There we go. So we have the shadow cast now, which is cool. So yeah, we can do it. Oh no, you're fine, man. I really do appreciate you just even looking into it. That's really cool. Maybe it's something we'll work on here in the future. See if we can come up with something neat. For the fun of it now, I'm kind of messing with like casting shadows and whatnot. And if we turn on this plane. I want to see, can I? I want the light to essentially. Oh, there we go. Huh? Well, I can do it that way. Or maybe, hold on. Maybe if I lower it a bit. Strength down to like 2. Yeah, there we go. Because it's overpowering the shadow. Alternatively, just make the other light stronger. Spotlight. Let's just add another 0. Why not? Yeah. We just overpower it. That's the way to do it. All right. But I do want to shade. Let's try 5. Yeah, why not? Okay. And the nice thing is now, so the reason I separated all these walls, so like now I can turn off the entrance, and now I can kind of have like a diorama kind of look. Like so. Yeah. Let's try giving a little bit more glow to the walls. So let's try like 0.5. Yeah. There we go. That looks cool. Like I said, I probably won't be able to do the cast shadow thing. Because all the furniture is going to be flat. Part of me is considering making simple geometry, and then texturing that instead of billboard effect stuff, but we'll see. I'll see how the billboard stuff looks, and I'll go from there. But yeah, so this came out pretty good. I'm actually gonna go ahead and save this as thing. Okay. And yeah, we're gonna go ahead and call it here. So yeah, got a bit more done. And actually, I do like how this is coming along. I actually really do like how this is coming along. I like the effect. I like that. I actually do like the idea of an emission. Mission wall here to give it kind of this like bright sun kind of look. I'll have to adjust it to give it more of a haze, but yeah. It's coming along, and it'll be fun to keep messing with this. I might have to figure out how to push the colors a little bit more, though, because they work right now, but could use maybe a little bit more help, so I'll have to look into that. That might just be a matter of adjusting the textures themselves, though. Anyway, I'll be back on Thursday. So we're going to be doing stuff on Thursday. Going to be doing more of this on Thursday, probably. And if the room isn't, if the walls and stuff like that aren't finished by then, they will be, and then we'll be working on the props. But most likely, we're going to be working on the props, hopefully. So that'll be fun. And I'll have to figure out if I want to do the billboard thing or if I want to do actual models. We'll see. I'll have to see. But either way, thank you guys so much for stopping by. Thank you, Just Call Me Insane for looking into that. That'll be really cool to see what if we can come up with something for that. So yeah, I'll see what you put down in Discord. But yeah, thanks everybody who stopped by. I apologize again for the crappy internet, which was annoying, but yeah, it is what it is. And yeah, so hopefully next time will be better. But either way, catch you later. Goodbye.